Welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 with me, Jerupidus, and we are about to take on this cyberpsycho, and we're in the middle of also dropping off a van, but I wanted to check this out since we just drove right past it. But first, I do want to use a couple of my level up points. Let's get cool right up to, 16. And then I want to finish up this one so we can spread our quick hacks to the most targets possible. And let's go ahead and attack this cyberpsycho. I do have that cyberware malfunction. Foreclosure notice, let's give this a read. But I have the cyberware malfunction, so I want to try that out on a cyberpsycho for sure. Due to the failure to uphold the terms of agreement number UPL lots of numbers and failure to respond to letter of demand for outstanding payment number lots of numbers, in accordance with paragraph 628 of the aforementioned agreement, the real property shall become the property of Zetatech within 2 days of receipt of this document. This decision is not subject to appeal. No, I imagine it is not. Okay. Carol. So let's read that. I'm just saying because I saw you two hashing something out. How'd it go? And, chill, I've got it under control. So Carol is, Pan Am's friend, I believe, the one that told us about the punch cards. But we'll say it's all under control. I mean, we're all good. And she says, attaboy, I'll keep my lips sealed because otherwise she'll accuse me of being nosy. Just don't tell her you got advice from Agony on Carol, okay? And let's not bring this up again, okay? Sure thing. So we gotta find the cyberpsycho. Oh, you know what? Through here looks promising. So let's hit them with cyberware malfunction. Well, we'll start with the breach protocol, I suppose.
Commencing neutralizing threat.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a little bit cornered, which is not good.
Terrorist activity detected.
But he has a bunch of mechs, so why don't we hit those with short circuits?
Locating suspect.
Can we breach protocol again? Let's do it.
Instructed to reveal yourself. Locating suspect. You are instructed to...
Okay, that drops that one. Then there's going to be a flying drone over here. Still need 4 seconds, so just shoot it, I suppose.
New magazine detected. Message to user. Thanks, Choom.
Ça récite toi pour nous.
Okay, and he's going to be like a net runner type. So let's see if we can get him. 15 RAM, wow.
Ça récite toi pour nous.
I think mine's going to get there first. Awesome.
Papa Kaka répond. On y claque la tête, zone.
The vast majority of murders are committed by
Ooh,
men,
that was close.
just like you.
All right, now let's see what all these mechs dropped for us. But that was kind of sweet. It kind of felt a little bit like a hacking fight, which is not really something we've done before. Let me finish looting.
We'll find you and we'll chop you into fucking pieces.
Who would still be looking for me? All right, so let's search the area. And figure out what was going on here. Here we go. So messages 1, I'm in deep shit. From Spaceboy66 to William S. Bradley. Yo, I fucked up. Wanted to fry this gonk I hired trying to leave no witnesses or pay the fucking fortune he asked. Except he had defensive chrome and eked out living and fucked me up bad. Then Netwatch joined the party and I barely slipped out the net before they fried me. Fucking clusterfuck, man. I'm holed up in my spot and I feel like my brain's doing gymnastics in my skull. I'm seeing more and more scavs around, but I don't know if they're really here or not. Gotta help me out somewhere or somehow, brother, please. Okay. How's up, bozo? Hey, got your number from a friend. Heard you're good at what you do. If that's the God's honest truth, then I've got a gig for you. Call me if you're interested. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Especially for a person named Azab Bozo. Let's jack into this. But first, let's message Regina. T. Here we go. All right, it was a VDB netrunner. Looked like he wanted to move up the ranks by taking over the gym. Hired a merc, then tried to zero him, blowing his own cover from Netwatch. I flatlined him. Wait, does it care now? Oh, it cares now. What? It never cared before. Oh, that sucks. Guy was probably scared shitless in that voodoo boy den. Did you really have to kill him? Thought we had an understanding. So did I. I thought the game didn't care. And now all of a sudden it does. Maybe that was something they fixed recently. I don't know. Well, I suppose I'll go back to non-lethal methods for next time then. Alright, let's see what else is around. Right. We've got to still drop that van off.
How dare you avoid!
Oh my god! There's a lot of enemies up there.
Yeah. Don't stop.
I don't know what's going on over here, but I am in a fight with all these people now.
He's killing us all!
I do love watching the homing bullets fly. It's pretty sweet. And this gun, I know I've mentioned it before, but it just, like, leaves them in a pile of meat. Alright. Oh, man. That wound up being more dangerous than I anticipated. Okay, so we are currently overburdened. So we're going to go ahead and disassemble some stuff. And why don't we go ahead and stop messing around and get back to the van. Although it is tempting to just hit these people with a contagion. Let's do it. And it just hit some guys up there, too. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I'm killing any of these people. I'm just kind of doing it for fun. Yeah, like, who... There are so many people around this area that are, like, hostiles. Oh my god.
Не надо! Я не хочу!
Wow, and they do so much damage? Yeah, I can't even get a look at who's firing at me. You know what? This is like way more trouble than it's worth. Let's just move on. I remember this black metal song. It's good. Oh. Missed my turn.
Fucking hell!
All right, it's Mr. Hands.
You just raked in a hefty heap of eddies and have those animals seeing red. See, I like folks who know how to leave a lasting impression. I think I'll close this contract and hold on to your number for a while.
It's interesting that Mr. Hands is the fixer for Pacifica. You would think it would be someone more along the lines of people like the Voodoo Boys. What is going on over here? This is probably where I stirred up all that trouble.
Stop this fucking...
But I'm just like getting involved with nonsense today for no reason.
We're boned! Bring in cavalry!
What? That wall just like jumped in their way like it was their friend. Yep, let's give him another contagion.
Fuck! Don't die! Fight fair!
I think I won't. I think I'll use my sniper rifle that shoots through walls instead of fighting fair. But they have a lot of stuff, and I may as well take it from them. There's still a bunch of stuff over here. And what do we have here? Nothing too exciting. It's been a little while since I found something cool like a skill shard or something like that. All right, and let's see what else we can find around here. Yeah, there's a side job right up there and a reported crime. But there is the final beat on the Brad fight, and I think I want to do that. User inactive. It's Placide. Interesting. I mean, was he, like, trying to text us or something? Yeah, we're gonna definitely go do this final beat on the Brad fight. These have been, for the most part, a lot of them have been pretty expensive. Because each one does kind of a different pattern, and usually if you don't know the pattern, you're gonna get crushed. You can really only get hit, like, once or twice. Maybe if you've invested more in your body stat, it's a little easier. I don't know. Oh, and it's at the gym, they call it? But yeah, I'm ready. But I do hear that sound that keeps following me around, so I think I'm just going to refire the game, so I'll see you right back here in just a second. All right, we're back, and the sound has gone away. And we're going to go ahead and wait for our final fight.
Alin na lagbogo sala, yaptan no.
All right, let's get to it. Let's do it. Will I have to fight one of the animals, or will it be someone else? I don't know. Caesar? Hey, Rhino.
Yo, Rhino. I see you're keeping busy.
Next time, I'm wiping the floor with you.
I like her.
Hail Cesar. Shouldn't you be putting up a cradle or something?
2 days tomorrow.
Ah, so it's all the people that we fought before. So who's over here? And what about over here? So all the green dots look like people we could maybe talk to, but whatever.
So, what now?
What now? He said. The title match. You go up against Razor Hugh. Heard of him, haven't you?
No, actually. Does he use actual razors?
You got a shaving cream sponsor?
Very fucking funny. He's a 3-time heavyweight champion. Never thought I'd see him here. Because, you know, he's a star athlete. Elite corporate. But then his agent tells us it's a good PR move for him. Razor returning to his roots and all that. Prove he's still a kid from the streets.
Do I even have a shot?
A good question. You could be. Very good. This guy. He's a carbon fiber, titanium bones, hydraulic system, all optimized by Night City's best bioengineers. I don't know. Maybe Vic will have some tips, tricks.
I hope so.
Vic's here?
What? You think he'd miss an occasion like this? Listen, I'll be honest. You don't look too good. But maybe that's better. If Razor's winning anyway, maybe you're looking to turn a little something on him.
So I think he wants us to take a dive, so I'm going to say no.
I'll pass.
Hey, hey! You don't even know what it is yet.
Yeah, I can guess. So again, I'll pass. I fight to win. Period.
Okay, Jesus, be that way.
Let's go see Vic. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I came to see the fight of the year. Everybody on the street's buzzing about it. Don't let me down now, you hear?
All right. Is this him here?
I sign autographs after the fight.
Me? I prefer to get drunk after a win.
Wait, hold up. You're V? If you're going anywhere after the fight, it's the ER to collect whatever's left of you.
So why do you fight the amateur circuit?
What's a heavyweight champ doing in the bush leagues? Any problems at home?
On the contrary, I got so much I don't know what to do with it. That's my problem. You see, I started in the mud and shit. Now I climb too high, and my fans can feel it. I gotta show them I'm still a scrappy street kid at heart. You just the wrong place, wrong time.
A scrappy street kid. What? Who sits his ass on leather in the VIP area? Not the most convincing underdog story I've heard.
So let's tell him it won't be that easy, although it might be.
I ain't your typical ring fighter.
Don't make me laugh. One knock to the jaw, and you'll curl up in a tiny ball. My record in the ring's a healthy 47 W's, 0 losses, with 20 by knockout. And you look like a 21st if ever I seen one.
Yeah, he might be right. Can I sit down? I'm just gonna sit down. He doesn't mind. Okay, can I get out of here? There we go. He doesn't mind me sitting next to him, so that's nice.
Alright, so are you two ready to fight?
What?
1 round. All it's gonna take you to kiss my feet, beg for mercy.
Right. Shall we?
Alright, before I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game because I feel like I'm gonna lose this a bunch of times. So let's do that.
I'm ready.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, nice citizens, it's time for our heavyweight bout. Facing each other tonight, we have Razor Hugh and let's hear it. On to your corner.
And I don't like to save scum things, but
Hey, how are your spurs before the fight?
feeling good.
Good. My knuckles are itching.
You won't get far in this sport without confidence. But you know, positive thinking's only gonna get you so far against an opponent like Razor.
How do you mean?
The guy's a tank. Seriously, nanofiber, real skin, shock absorbers. They could knock him on the head with a meat mallet.
Appreciate the pep talk.
Hold on now, I'm not done. He's got a weakness. Had some abdominal muscle swapped out a week ago, and they haven't taken to him fully just yet. You hit him there? It's gonna hurt a lot.
Thanks, Vic. I'll keep it in mind.
You two ready? At the gong.
Let's get it.
So what I was gonna say is, I want to see what happens if I win this, so I'm gonna give it as many tries as I need to. So we'll go ahead and get started here. But we are gonna save scum it a little bit, so I apologize for that, but it's just what I'm gonna do.
Let's start this thing.
Okay, so right off the bat, I want to let you know that I am recording this post having done this, so this is not actually live commentary. But this fight is very long. It takes me a full 10 minutes to finish this. So I wanted to talk about why this is so difficult and why it took me so long. But we'll get to that in a second. First, I want to talk about the technique for how to actually win this fight. So you'll see there he's going to do his Superman punch, you know, the jumping punch. So if you're full arena away from him, he'll zoom in, and then you dodge to the side, and then turn around and combo, back off. Now sometimes he will do that, where he will do a counterattack. After that, you can do 3 heavies. So counterattack, dodge out of the way, 1, 2, and he decided to counterattack there. That was pretty dangerous, but 1. Okay, I guess I'm not going to do it there. So dodge out of the way, combo, back off, full screen. He does his counterattack, 1, 2, and then a 3rd heavy. And you pretty much have to do that about 150 times consecutively without getting hit. I already took 1 hit this fight. But so here is what makes this so difficult. In the fights previous to now, you can do things like block and counter. For some reason, for me, and I looked this up online, and a lot of other people had this problem, when you block or counter, he just does full damage anyway. So that option for fighting is right out the window. And then the tip that your Ripper Doc Vic gives you is to hit him in the midsection. That also doesn't really work the way you'd want it. He does sometimes crouch over and get a little bit of stun, but you just can't really combo after it or anything because you're usually out of stamina. I might have been able to rectify that by having invested in more body up until now, but based on my build, I didn't really want to do that, so this, what you see here, this loop is my only option. Now, his AI is not actually that difficult, it's very predictable. It's just that the hit range on certain things is super unclear and hard to gauge. But if you can just dodge out of the way like that, do the combo, move back full screen, if he decides to counter, hit him with 3 heavies, like that, back full screen, and then he's back to the main loop of the Superman punch. So in that sense, it's not really that difficult. What makes it so difficult is that if you make a mistake, you're only allowed 2 mistakes, and each time you go through this loop, you do about 1 to 2% damage. And you'll see pretty soon, there's a little surprise waiting for you when you're trying to do this too. So realistically, the only thing to this is just making sure that you're practicing your dodge and just don't give up. Like, if you can see right now, I took a hit right at the beginning of this fight. But I'm still going because you never know which attempt is going to succeed. And for me, it was this one, but this was after about a solid hour of trying this and just restarting it. That one was pretty dangerous. So that counterattack, it's really not clear what the range is on it. If he's any closer than the full arena away, it just might hit you. So you may want to, if he launches into that counterattack, you may want to dodge just to be safe. But see, that one there is safe because he's all the way across. Hit him with 3 heavies, and then back all the way up. Now, it's been this long, and you can see that he's still at 43% health. And at this point in the fight, I'm starting to feel good. This was one of my better runs. I rarely would get him below 75 before taking a hit out of nowhere, feeling like I nailed a dodge, but it hit me anyway, and then the fight's over. And once again, you can make 2 mistakes, and you will have to do this loop about 150 times, at least if your build is similar to mine. There are probably ways of using consumables. That was one of the tips I read, like use some consumables. It will increase your stamina regen and your health a little bit. But honestly, it doesn't, I doubt it matters very much what build you have. It's just a really, really ridiculously unfair life advantage. And so, yep, there's the heal. So we were at 35% and he's now back to 81. So we'll have to do this about 81 more times. This fight, I may have already said this, but it takes a full 10 minutes here. And unfortunately, there are also only 2 songs playing in this arena. So if your build is like mine and this is what you end up having to do, you will have to listen to both songs multiple times, not including the times that you restart this fight having to listen to them again. And the Ratatatata Policia song was starting to make me want to jump out the window. You know, you might be better off just like muting the game, because man, is that frustrating to listen to after you lose for seemingly no reason. It will happen to you a number of times. And it's kind of unbelievable that they walk you into this fight thinking like anyone could possibly succeed on their first attempt. Like, that seems unfathomable to me. That you could walk in here and be like, oh yeah, I got this, you know? No problem. So we are back down to 65% now. But from this point forward, we get pretty solidly in the jump punch loop. I think I start experimenting here, and like, dude, now is not the time to be experimenting with new tactics. We found something that worked, so just back off. Wait for the jump to come in. dodge it, and combo. And so, like I said, like that in and of itself is not quote-unquote difficult. Having to do it around about 130 times because he recovers about 50%. See, I'd say about 150 to 130 times. Committing no mistakes and not getting tagged by that counter hit, which has a deceptively long hitbox. It's just very ridiculous. This is probably the most obnoxiously challenging thing in the game, period. It's certainly the most obnoxiously challenging thing we've come to thus far. But it is very, very unfair. You lose for reasons that are not immediately apparent. The tips that they give you are not helpful, and the tools at your disposal are also not helpful. Now, I'm not sure that he's done the instant recover too many times, so I do want to talk about that. Maybe he'll do it here. Nope. So once in a while, when you do your heavy attack, he will instantly recover and dodge to his right. Fortunately, that will mean that he does not counterattack. Let's see. Nope. It's not cooperating with my commentary, because why would he? He is just the worst. But yeah, you can score those heavies and you can score those knockdowns, but the main thing you don't want to do is don't brawl. Just accept the damage that you've dealt, back off, and let him do that. But once I catch an instant recovery, we'll check that out together. Yeah, it looks like what he just did there, but okay, maybe he'll do it on this one. Heavy, yep, instantly recover to his right. And this one is very dangerous. I was unsure that you could even dodge that, but I succeeded there. I kind of don't know how. At this point, I'm just have been silently playing this game for an entire hour. And so I guess I'm just in the zone, just in my full-on flow state, you know? Nothing is going to stop me from winning this fight. Recording this video was like the last video I was going to do for the day, and I got stuck on this. I thought about giving up a number of times. Like, I was like, maybe I just can't do this and I should come back. But that's not what we're here to do. Yep, there's the instant recovery. And I realized right there that it's probably possible to do a combo similar to the dodge on this one, where we begin with a heavy and then combo the second two shots. On the instant recovery, you can probably go heavy, follow him, go heavy again, and then combo, which might speed this up a little bit, but the amount that you're speeding this up by just isn't going to be much. You just can't possibly do very much damage per combo. But your mileage, once again, might vary with that. Maybe you've got legendary gorilla arms. Maybe you've invested a lot more in body and in that tree so that your combos do more damage. But still, even if you've done that, this is you're going to be here a while. That one was very dangerous. It's funny, I know I win, and I watch this, and I still get nervous. This fight is, like, etched into my memory. But we're down to 21% now, and if we can just stay in the jump punch loop from here, we should have pretty much no problem. And we're not going to, because I know that I win this, but at this point, you've been at this for, we're probably coming up on about 8 or 9 minutes. Just doing the same thing over and over. And your palms are sweating, you're starting to think about it. You're starting to just go, oh god, I really want to win this. Like, I don't want to do this whole thing again. I don't want to get him down to 30% and have him heal back up to 80. And then have to be perfect for another 80% of his life bar. Please let this be the attempt. But don't start thinking about it. Just keep doing what works. And you'll get close. Like, you might be tempted right there to, like, try to go in for the kill, but don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Stick to the tactic that works. That is my only advice for anyone who is also trying to do this. But man, oh man, I can't say enough times how insanely obnoxious this is. Like, there's a difference between fair challenge and unfair challenge, and this fully just feels like an unfair challenge. But we should be about a combo away from winning this. So I'm just gonna drink in my victory here.
Victory in the prize belongs.
Oh my god, I finally did it.
This is how it ends? Did I just let you out my grip?
You'd be wise to. Don't think you could take another beating.
This ain't over between us. Meet again. Tomorrow, next year. Definitely ain't the last.
Yeah, see you around then. I suggest you train in the meantime.
I love that we're trash talking him. That took
That's
me.
what I'm telling you.
That took me like a full hour of repeated attempts. My god, is that difficult.
Backing out. All of them? You fucking shitting me.
Yeah, and everyone's backing out of his fights now. Let's see if we can talk to anyone else around here before we talk to the coach.
Ah, now that is boxing.
Yeah, so I'll do some commentary over the fight. I didn't talk during it because it requires a lot of concentration. It's not overly difficult, but you know what? I'll just talk about it over it. So let's see what Coach Fred has to say. Or anything. All right, well, that's it. Cool, we won.
Slick work, V.
Well, I had a good coach in my corner.
Yeah, thank you so much, Victor. Although I didn't find his tip all that helpful. But we're all done here. We won the heavyweight bout.
Yeah. It went perfect. And Razor lost. How much? Tons? Few thousand at least? What can I say? I'm a good actor.
You're a sharp kid.
Quite the sharp little con artist.
Wait, no, I can explain everything.
No need. Earn what you can, how you can.
I like that Razor Hugh's life bar is there. I wonder if it will follow us forever. I would definitely keep it as a souvenir. And I'm overburdened, so it's time to disassemble. Good enough. All right, let's see what else is around here. One organized crime. Well, I think I got time for that. Why don't we go do that? Whoops. Looks like I need to back up a little bit. Oh, man. I would have a hard time overstating how difficult that was. Thought I saw something over here. There's that van we jacked into the original time we came here. Where is this taking me? I feel like... Okay. It just looked so similar. There we go. And I'm gonna try to use my cyberware for this again. So let's start with a breach protocol. And let's hit this guy with an overheat. Yep, that works real well. All right, the NCPD is going to tell us what we're doing here.
Attention all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported around Eden Beach Mega Ride. Stanislav Zabisco likely at the scene.
Purpose unknown, captain among scavengers with
Multiple smuggling priors. City officials have a reward on offer for neutralizing Zabisco and his group.
Okay, well that was unfortunate. I was trying to listen to them, but I got caught by a camera.
He's mine!
Yeah, this went real sideways because of that. That is a shame. Boy, that overheat is uploading really slow.
God damn it!
All right, that seems to have calmed it down quite a bit.
It's premature discharge. I'm sorry. This never happened. Fun fact. According to traditional Christian doctrine, you are going to burn in hell.
I love you, Skippy. Let's get that turned off. Oh boy. I kind of wasn't expecting there to be cameras for this. I guess I should have known. But let's get back in there and take everybody out.
New magazine detected. Message to user. Thanks, Choom.
All right, let's read what Coach Fred has to say. Well, I guess we can wait.
Fun fact. The human brain remains active for up to several minutes after decapitation.
That is a fun fact, but I already knew that. Because why wouldn't I know something like that? We have really got to get to a drop point. I just want to take this money. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and disassemble more stuff. And now that we're done with that, let's pick up some more crap. And there's got to be just a ton of stuff in here. I mean, look at this place. I feel like this completed, or at least deselected it. Let's check that out. Yeah, it's done, but I didn't pick anything up, so I guess I was just kill everybody. I can't remember if organized crime is always that way, but, like, it feels like usually there's something to read or something. But maybe that's what the NCPD calling you is for. Okay, well, that's all done. And yeah, I mean, I suppose I could just clear out all of the crime things. But I don't know how much I care about that. You know what? Let's do it. It'll be fun. We can hit all these. We can hit this one, and then loop back around and just kind of like lay all these down. I think that'll be sweet. But that is, of course, going to have to wait until next time because I'm all out of time for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.